What's going on, everybody? Dylan here with Espresso Outlet, and we're back with another video. And in front of us, we have the Turin Legato V2. So in this video, we're going to be talking about the coffee parameters and basically how to operate these buttons and the dial indicator over here that's illuminated, that you're going to see the different settings that you can enter with the Turin Legato. So as we get started, first we're going to look at the coffee boiler. So we're going to check out how to change that. So we're going to press and hold this plus button for about 3 seconds. And that's going to bring us into H1, or we can go to H2. We're actually going to keep it at H1, let it go into the mode. So this is going to change the coffee boiler. So you can put it up to whatever you want or down to whatever you want. However, I like to keep it around 96. So we're going to go ahead and just let it blink 3 times, and then it's going to be set to 96 degrees Celsius. So once that is not blinking and it's just fully illuminated and the buttons are illuminated, then it is set. And then whatever you set that temperature to for the coffee boiler, it will start to adjust and get to that desired temperature set. So now we're going to go into our steam boiler. So we're going to do the exact same thing. Press and hold the plus for about 3 seconds. And then we're going to go into H2. We're going to let H2 get into the setting, and then you can actually change this so it goes as high as 147, and then you can go lower. I recommend staying it at 147 as high as it goes. Like I said, it'll blink 3 to 4 times, and then everything is fully illuminated, and now you have that steam boiler temperature set. So now we're going to go into what's called pre-filling mode. So now to get into that, we're going to go and press the minus button for 3 seconds once again. You're going to have P1 and you're going to have P2. So for pre-filling, we're going to go into P1. And this parameter goes from 0 to 10, so you can adjust that. I like to keep this at 4, so we're going to let that blink 4 times, and then it's going to fully illuminate and save that presetting also. Last and final, we're actually going to go into pre-infusion. So you're going to do the same thing, press and hold the minus, and then we're going to go to P2. So again, the parameters also goes to 0 to 10. I like to keep this around 4, so we're going to let this blink about 4 times, and then it's going to be fully illuminated. Now, with the buttons over here, we're going to have the power button. This obviously turns the machine on and off. We have the manual button here that's got the finger in the cup, so that's manual. You start the shot, you end the shot. So basically, when you want your extraction to start, you press the button. When you reach your desired extraction, you press the button once again, and it stops. Next is the basically your, I guess you can call it, volumetric button. So this button is the button that we can preset. Now the parameters of this button is minimum set time is 10 seconds. Maximum time is 1 minute and 120 seconds, which would be 2 minutes. So basically, you have to go at least 10 seconds with this, and then you can go all the way up to 2 minutes. So basically, how you're going to get this is you're just going to press and hold. The button will blink, and then once your shot finishes and you have the right amount of extraction in your shot, you're going to just release the button, and then it will come to an end. Now you've set that preset. So when you press that button, it'll go to that desired time. So let me demonstrate here. I'll do about 11 to 12 seconds. I'll do 12 seconds showing you, and then I will push the button and you'll see it will stop at that 12 seconds. Now you are going to see the pre-filling or the pre-filling and the pre-infusion. So you're going to see changes in different pressures and stuff like that. And that's just normal. That's how I have everything preset on the menu that we just went through. So we're going to press and hold. It is going to start the shot. Like I said, it's going to blink for the 3 seconds. And then it's going to continue to go all the way through. So we passed the 10. Let's go to 12. I released it at 12. So now basically what's going to happen is that saved that preset button. So when we go to press that button again, let's say that was our perfect shot. Obviously it won't be 12 seconds. It'll be more like 25 to 30 if you dial it in correctly. Now, what you're going to see is when you press that button again, you should get about the exact same output time-wise with the machine. So as you can see, it builds the temperature pretty quickly back up to your set temperature. So now we're going to press this button again, and you're going to see that it's going to actually stop at that 12-second range, which is pretty neat. So now we have our pre-filling, we have a pre-infusion. Now it's going to kick back into full pressure, and it's going to stop at 12 seconds. So this is changing the coffee parameters on the Turin Legato V2. If you have any questions, please leave them down in the comment section below. And as always, thank you so much for tuning into our new video with the Espresso Outlet Legato version 2. And we'll see you in the next one. Peace.